Let's go to Charlottesville before we get ourselves in more trouble this morning.
Any trouble.
Connor Shellenberger is a star for Lars Tiffany on Virginia's lacrosse team, the defending national champions. Connor, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me on.
Absolutely. Appreciate you working with us. Okay, on the road against Carolina Thursday, first ACC game of the year. How you feeling about this?
It's definitely pretty exciting being able to go down to Chapel Hill and play under the lights. Carolina's always a great team, and we got to play them 3 times last year, and I think all 3 games were pretty good. So we're definitely pretty excited as a team.
Connor, Lars Tiffany is one of our all-time favorite dudes on this show because we get into a lot of philosophical things with him. You guys are the defending national champs, but you're really not defending anything. You're trying to win another one. What was the mindset now going into this season, given your accomplishments from a year ago?
I think Coach handled it a little differently. We talked about it a little more, but I think just the team culture that we have, we really didn't think about winning again or anything like that. It was more just kind of on to the next one. And I think since I've been here, this was the most focused guys have been this fall, and just putting the work in. So I think it really is a testament to Coach and the way he handled it, but also the culture that we have as a team.
There is this thing about your red shirt that always fascinates me. Lars has talked about it with us, laughed a little bit. Now that it's all kind of past and you're an established piece of the success at the University of Virginia, you feel like you're on schedule for what you want to accomplish as a lacrosse player, Connor?
I would like to think so. It was definitely a little weird sitting out that extra year, and I think my body feels a little older, and maybe mentally I feel a little older as well. But I would like to think that I'm on track, but also our team is. We have a pretty cool opportunity to do something pretty special this year, and I think guys are definitely focused on the goal, and kind of going back to that culture that we have. It's just fun to be a part of, and it's a huge honor.
Watch some of the Syracuse match, and you guys were dominant, so explosive offensively. What about the challenge with North Carolina? What's the difference?
I think North Carolina is definitely a little younger this year, but they always come out, they fly around. They're going to have high energy on a Thursday night game at home. So I think just kind of weathering that storm a little bit, getting into our stuff that we're planning on running, and really just having fun.
Connor, is Thursday night lacrosse kind of like Monday night football?
Yeah, a little bit. I'd almost compare it to like Sunday night football in a way. It's there's really not much better. It's kind of where you want to be playing. It's usually top matchups from the highest level lacrosse in the country. So it's pretty cool to be a part of.
So a little bit more juice involved in this, just based on the stage alone, let alone the opponent, I'm guessing.
Yeah, definitely. There's something about just the lights and knowing it's going to be on ACC Network, and having played them 3 times last year, we know they're going to come out hot and want a little bit of revenge. So there's definitely something a little different about Thursday nights.
You lead the nation in assists. I know everybody loves to score, but you've got such great experience now at the highest level. What's more enjoyable for you, the perfect pass for a goal, or to say, hey, guess what? I got this?
I think definitely the perfect pass, just because, you get your teammates involved, and, we have some great guys on the inside that, if you watch the highlights, they're making some ridiculous catches. The things that Peyton Cormier and Xander Dixon are doing on the inside is pretty ridiculous. So definitely the assist.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, in terms of assists, 3 goals, 5 assists in the win against Hopkins, and now you turn around in Carolina on Thursday night. You guys are just explosive, period. It's fun to watch. That's the other thing, too. Lacrosse, you mentioned the network, and we've had this conversation as it relates to wrestling, maybe more so than people would imagine. But in lacrosse, I feel like the television coverage and the coverage period of the collegiate game has really started to spark here a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty cool. Any weekend now you can kind of turn on a game, and I think ACC Network's been a huge part of that, just providing these games on Thursday nights or Saturday afternoons. So, I think it's definitely great for the game, and you start to see some of these ridiculous plays that guys are making across the country, and the prime example of that might be Thursday night playing against Chris Gray. Some of the goals he's been scoring this year are pretty special. So it's been great for the game, being able to have the different angles, highlights, and stuff like that.
Connor, lacrosse is such a big deal on your campus. When you go to class, regular students know who you are?
Not too much. I don't think we've hit the football, basketball level yet, but maybe they do, but I doubt it.
I mean, I thought with that natty last year, given the way you dominated, that that might have been a game changer on campus.
I wish a little bit more, but maybe they do. No free meals or anything yet, so we're not quite there.
You put the helmet on and walk across, you got a chance. You think maybe?
Maybe that might help a little bit.
Are they selling that number 1 jersey in a bookstore?
Come on, we got to be selling that, right?
Not yet. Hopefully, we're working on it though. I don't know if they can put my name on the back though.
Oh, they can. They can put your name on the back, Connor. Let me tell you something.
This day of name, image, and likeness. If not, we need to get working on that because that is a opportunity. You know what I'm talking about.
I'll have to send you guys one.
There you go. Before we let you go, traditional question since you're making your debut with us. Since you've been to the University of Virginia, what has been your hardest class?
Oh, boy. It might have to be the first one I took. Class called How Things Work. It's a physics class. I'm not a big science guy, so, we rolled up to class with some of the older guys. It's a legendary professor, and pretty humbled in my college experience the very first week or two. I think I got a 9 out of 30 on the first test. So that was a awesome college moment, and definitely the hardest class that I took.
I was going to say 9 out of 30, Wes. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It'd be in my neighborhood. Thank you. Connor, I want to make sure I got this right. It's a physics class, and they call it How Things Work?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's false advertising is what that is. That's all that is. How things work, and it's physics. That can't be good.
This is the premise, though. How things work is after that first test, you usually have the drop class. You say, sir, I need to get rid of this ASAP. That's how things work. That's how it does. That's the deal.
Hey,
Exactly.
Connor, good luck on Thursday night. Look forward to watching you guys, and tell Coach Tiffany we said hello. Look forward to seeing you down the road.
Will do. Thank you guys for having me on.